So I go back to the morning of December the 19th, 2023. The phone rang, and I was not prepared to hear what the caller was going to say to me. And what he said was, "Rod, the church is on fire." And naturally, I was shocked and in disbelief. My response was, "No," but it was on fire. And so I quickly rushed to the church building, and a group of us were gathered there, and we were all shocked, and we were all in disbelief of what we were seeing. It's not something that would have ever crossed my mind that the church would be burning. And so we were grief-stricken as a congregation. And very quickly we moved from denial and disbelief to action. There was a feeling that we wanted to rebuild the church building quickly. And then as a result, we were in crisis mode. We were vulnerable. And the thought occurred to me, wouldn't it be wonderful to have someone or a team of people, professionals, people who had experienced what we were experiencing, that we could turn to, that we could trust, that we could ask their advice. And so I shared this information, or my idea, with Bishop Stevenson. He agreed, and our diocese has recently formed the architectural resource team. What this resource team is just that. It is a team. A team of professionals to serve as a resource to parishes who may find themselves in the same situation that we find ourselves after suffering a devastating fire and rebuilding, or a parish that is building a brand new church, having planted a new church and building a building, or perhaps it's a parish that wants to add onto their existing campus a new building. Currently we have on the resource team 4 architects and an engineer. They will be a team that could be reached out to for that advice. Each one of these individuals are very committed Christians, and they see this work as doing God's work. They see this work not so much as work, but as ministry, as a calling for them to share what they have experienced and what they have done in their careers. And I am so impressed with everybody who's on that team. My hope for the work ahead for this team is that when parishes find themselves in a season of rebuilding, that they can be confident and assured that they will be able to turn to this team to ask for advice, and that this team will be able to help them go down a path where, and give them advice about things they may not have ever dreamed. They may not have ever dreamed possible, and to avoid making some mistakes along the way.